I guess the argument you could make is that you need people like this.
Right.
The guys who are like down for real battle.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I killed about 10,000 Chinese and North Koreans with mortar fire and artillery fire because there was a lot of targets, the best way to put it. And plus with a rifle fire and hand grenades, I killed another 400. Plus, I'm the top soldier in hand-to-hand combat in America. I've killed 20 people in hand-to-hand combat.
Wow.
I had a bad sense of humor, the best way to put it. I could have shot several people, but I beat them to death with my rifle. Instead, I kind of like their rattle in their cage.
Yeah.
I just got good at that stuff.
Yeah.
And then my kid brother was killed in action in Korea, and I re-enlisted immediately. To me, it was just some stranger killing my brother, not an enemy, and I made up my mind I was going to kill a lot of people, which I did. I almost knew nobody. I didn't make friends easy. The only person I had with me was a radio man, and I lost 8 of them, 3 killed and 5 wounded, and then I had to send 4 back because they couldn't cut it. They just panicked too much, afraid of dying.
They're like, please, can you stop beating people to death? Just shoot them.
I mean, I know this clip, I've been fascinated by it. I think it's just to hear somebody speak kind of casually about it. I mean, you know,
well,
those are the realities of war. I'm not trying to say that's not what happens in every war, but you rarely hear somebody, I think, have that type of conversation about it, you know?
First of all, they need to remix it with happy music playing.
Yeah.
Instead of that, it's not fair that the dramatic music is forcing a conclusion about what he was doing.
And also, it's also forcing a conclusion about how he feels about it, because I don't think he feels very somberly about the whole thing.
No,
right?
he misses it. He misses it. He wants to get back there. If he
was a young man,
if there is a hell,
yeah,
and he ends up in hell,
yeah,
he will start beating demons to death happily in hell.
Do you mean he'll rattle their cage?
Oh, just rattle in your cage a little bit as I beat your head to a
I've never
pulp.
heard that expression used for that.
Rattle their cage a little bit, and it's a weird sense of humor.
Yeah,
this is a dad joke, baby. Yeah. I think
this guy's by the way, this is a Medal of Honor recipient.
Yeah.
Like he's a as highly awarded and regarded by the military as you can be.
Yeah, I don't think people want to deal with the reality
of war,
that there are people like that who are out there right now while we're just, having fun on a podcast.
Yeah.
There's people like that who are like, yeah, I have to rattle some cages today or some awful shit will happen in my country. I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard for me.
The other thing is you picture somebody who has done or does that kind of thing having a certain appearance to them.
Yeah.
And this just looks like your friend's grandpa,
Oh yeah, I would not, like if I went over to my friend's
this is Josh's
house,
grandpa.
Yeah. I wouldn't even pay attention to him. I wouldn't
He'd be like,
think
hello.
about it at all.
He'd be like, you want to hear a story?
Yeah.
You're like, sure. Do you have a bad sense of humor? And you're like, uh-huh.
Oh, you love this one.
You'll like this one.
You'll love this one. I fed a man his own heart.
I could have shot him, but I like to kind of tussle with him a little bit,
His radio operator's just puking like, no, stop it.
He's like, the thing is, back then I was a bit of a rascal. You're like, yeah, that is very rascally.
There's
behavior.
a way you could pull out a man's eyeball and show himself like a mirror. I used to do that while I was yanking their teeth out.
He's like, you guys want a hot cocoa? And you're like, yeah, this sounds good. Thank you, sir. Your grandpa's wild, dude. Yeah.
Have a banana.
Okay.
I peeled a man's dick once like a banana. He just rattled his cage.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy, right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo.
Well,
yeah.
That's cool though, man.
You know, that's a real guy, man.
What are we gonna do? You gonna try to make everyone live the way you live?
No.
Some people they need that.
By the way, thank God, this man had a path he could channel what was in him.
Yes.
Dude, like if there wasn't a war at the time,
Yeah.
if there isn't like somewhere to enlist and like an enemy to
Right.
take this out on, this guy doesn't just go work at Ford Motor,
No.
right? He's not just changing tires.
No.
He's doing some other shit to get it out.
Yeah, man. Like that guy's not a greeter at Walmart.
No fucking way.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.